My grandma lived to be 95 years old. She had this quiet strength about her. She never rushed, never fussed. And no matter what was going on around her, she always found peace in the small moments. Tending her garden, making her tea just right, or sitting on the porch watching the world go by. When people asked her the secret to her long life, she'd just smile and say, "It's the little things that matter." At first, I didn't get it. I thought surely the secret had to be some miracle food or a special supplement. But as time passed and as I watched others grow older and sometimes struggle, I began to see what she meant. In this video, we'll talk about 5 deadly mistakes many people make as they age. Mistakes that don't just shorten lifespan, but rob life of its quality. We're not here to scare you. We're here to empower you, because every single one of these mistakes can be avoided or even reversed starting today. Let's explore how to live longer, stronger, and with more joy, just like my grandma did. The aging truth, why it's not just about getting older. Aging often gets a bad reputation. It's portrayed as a slow decline, a loss of energy, of purpose, of ability. But that's only one story. There's another version of aging, a more honest and hopeful one. In this version, aging is a season of transformation, not just deterioration, a time of reflection, growth, contribution, and yes, even reinvention. Science tells us that only about 20 to 30% of aging is dictated by genetics. The other 70 to 80%, that's lifestyle. That means the habits, choices, and mindset we adopt every day play a massive role in how we feel as the years go by. So whether you're 60, 70, or 90, your future is still being written, and it's shaped by small decisions you make, starting right now. Mistake number 1, neglecting regular exercise. Mistake number 1 is a big one, neglecting regular movement. It's easy to think, I'm too old to start exercising, or what's the point now? But movement isn't just about weight or fitness, it's about function. The truth is, the less we move, the faster we lose strength, balance, and independence. Every decade after 30, we lose muscle mass unless we actively work to maintain it. Without muscle, we become more prone to falls, joint pain, and fractures. Without balance, even walking across a room can become risky. But when we move, even a little, we send a message to our bodies. Stay alive, stay strong, stay connected. Walking, gardening, chair yoga, tai chi, dancing, even simple stretching, it all counts. And it's never too late to start. There are studies of people in their 80s and 90s who began light strength training and saw improvements in mobility, mood, and even sleep. Movement isn't punishment, it's a gift. It's your access to the life you want to live. Mistake number 2, underestimating the power of diet. Mistake number 2, underestimating the power of what's on your plate. There's a saying, don't dig your grave with your fork. And while that sounds harsh, there's truth in it. Food is the foundation of health. It's not just about calories, it's about nutrients, energy, inflammation, digestion, and even your brain health. Unfortunately, many seniors fall into a trap of convenience. Microwave meals, sugary snacks, processed meat, foods high in salt and low in fiber. They're fast, cheap, and easy. But over time, they damage your cells, your blood vessels, your gut, and your heart. Here's what happens when you eat a balanced whole food diet. Inflammation goes down, energy goes up. Your immune system functions better. Your brain stays sharper. Aim to fill half your plate with vegetables and fruits. Include lean proteins like fish, chicken, tofu, or beans. Choose whole grains over white bread or white rice. And don't forget healthy fats like nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Also, stay hydrated. Many older adults don't realize they're dehydrated. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, and joint pain. Listen to your body. If a food makes you feel sluggish, foggy, or bloated, it may not be serving you. Food is fuel, yes, but it's also medicine, and every bite is a chance to nourish your future. Mistake number 3, isolating yourself from others. Mistake number 3 is isolation. This one is often invisible, but it's just as harmful as physical neglect. Humans are social creatures. Our brains are wired for connection. When we withdraw from others, whether by choice or circumstance, our mental and physical health both suffer. Studies show that chronic loneliness increases the risk of heart disease, depression, dementia, and even death, on par with smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And here's the catch. Loneliness doesn't always look like being alone. You can feel lonely in a crowd or even in your own home. After retirement, after the loss of a spouse, or when kids move away, many seniors find their world shrinking. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Reach out, reconnect, join a book club, volunteer at a library or shelter, call a grandchild, say yes to an invitation. If mobility is an issue, use technology, video calls, social apps, and online communities. Yes, it might feel unfamiliar at first, but the reward is worth it, because connection isn't just a luxury, it's essential. Mistake number 4, ignoring mental health. Mistake number 4 is ignoring mental and emotional well-being. It's a myth that sadness, anxiety, or cognitive fog are just part of growing older. They're not, and pretending they don't matter can lead to bigger issues. Depression in seniors is real but often missed. It can show up as fatigue, irritability, memory loss, or even physical aches and pains. And here's the thing. Your brain is like a garden. If it's neglected, weeds grow. But if it's cared for, stimulated, supported, and challenged, it can continue to bloom. You can support your mental health by practicing gratitude, spending time in nature, doing puzzles or learning something new, speaking with a counselor or therapist, talking openly with loved ones. It's not a weakness to ask for help. It's a strength. You are never too old to feel peace, purpose, and joy. Mistake number 5, skipping regular health checkups. And finally, mistake number 5 is avoiding the doctor's office. Look, no one loves going in for tests or checkups, but ignoring routine care can allow small issues to become serious, fast. Think of your body like a car. If you never check the oil or tires, it's going to break down sooner. Screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, bone density, hearing, and vision aren't just formalities. They're tools for prevention. Even dental visits matter because oral health is connected to heart health and nutrition. You deserve answers. You deserve attention. You deserve a healthcare team that listens. So be curious. Ask questions. Bring a list to your appointments. Be your own best advocate. Catching something early can be the difference between a minor fix and a major crisis. Conclusion: a healthy future starts today. So what did my grandma mean when she said, "It's the little things that matter"? She meant it's the cup of tea instead of the soda, the walk around the block instead of the nap, the phone call instead of the silence. The appointment was kept instead of being postponed. It's all the small choices stacked up over days and months that shape our health, our joy, and our legacy. If you've made one of these 5 mistakes, don't feel bad. We all do at some point. The key is knowing it's never too late to change. You still have time to build strength, find purpose, and live fully on your terms. So take a breath. Pick one thing to start today. And remember, you're not aging alone. You're part of a community that believes in living actively, aging with grace, and embracing life at every stage. Thanks for listening. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more inspiration and guidance on living your best life at every age. And remember, getting older doesn't mean giving up. It means leveling up.